Donald Trump suggested he might fly on from the Middle East to Turkey to join peace talks on Thursday. Zelensky has said he will travel to Istanbul to meet Putin there. Russia on Monday gave no indication if Putin will accept it. Trump's latest interventions have set back and possibly jeopardized European plans to crank up sanctions against Russia because of Putin's refusal to accept the U.S. proposal of a 30-day ceasefire. The leaders of Britain, France, Germany, and Poland had for the first time gone together to Kyiv for a ceasefire that they said should start on Monday. Trump has insisted that instead of the snap ceasefire, which he said President Putin doesn't want, Russia and Ukraine should meet immediately for talks. Modi addresses nation. Since start of India-Pakistan strikes, India's prime minister has said his country will respond strongly to what he describes as a future terrorist attack, after 4 days of military exchanges with Pakistan. This is not an era of war, but this is also not an era of terror, Modi said in his first public address, since days of intense shelling and aerial incursions carried out by both sides began. The U.S. brokered ceasefire agreed between the nuclear-armed neighbors at the weekend appears to have held so far. Terror and trade talks cannot happen together, he remarked. This was most likely a reference to U.S. President Donald Trump, who said he had told India and Pakistan his administration would only trade with them if they end the conflict. Israeli forces have bombed the Nasser medical complex in Khan Yunis, killing 2 people, including journalist Hassan Eslai, and wounding several other patients and staff. A UN-backed assessment has said that Gaza's population of around 2.1 million Palestinians is at critical risk of famine and faces extreme levels of food insecurity as an Israeli blockade on humanitarian aid continues. Furthermore, Israel does not allow international journalists into Gaza. The 2-month ceasefire between Israel and Hamas led to a temporary reprieve in Gaza. The report said, but renewed hostilities and an Israeli blockade on aid ongoing since early March had reversed any improvements. U.S. President Donald Trump has arrived in Saudi Arabia. We will also see him visit Qatar and the United Arab Emirates. The White House said Trump was making an historic return to the Middle East, where he will concentrate on strengthening ties.